6 stunt points too.
Oh my god, are you gonna kill the Flash? I
Yes,
don't
I'm going to
know.
kill the Flash, but I'm also going to add on that extra 1d6 damage for the remaining 2 stun points.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mighty blow or lethal blow, whatever it is.
Yeah, mighty blow.
Yeah.
So just do pinpoint twice, I guess,
Yeah.
since I already have a macro for it.
Pretty much, yeah. There you go.
There we go.
There
That
you
should
go.
do it.
You did over 10 points of damage. You hit the cyborg in its vital area, and it dies.
Run into diaphragm.
Yes, the cyborg dies. The master marksman has actually done his job twice.
This time.
Yeah,
Good job this time.
he had a good combat. He killed 2 of them actually.
You guys have earned your keep. I mean, you didn't just heal people or randomly cast spells, but I guess you're alright.
Spells that hurt, as I recall.
Well, you know.
So now that you guys are out of combat, you have a couple cyborgs there. On the ground, there's 3 cyborgs. There is also no movement now in the factory.
What about the tubes? Are all the tubes empty? I want to make sure no cyborgs are being produced, Dave. That's my first. That's going to be my first action.
Thank you, Mythic Master Mike. Thanks for the follow.
I don't want another cyborg to spit out another minute or 2.
Sure, you go over to a couple of the darkened out tubes with no, electronical functions going on, and no, the readings show that there is no life, and you can actually see that there is a life form inside, but it is basically just rotted and just a bunch of wires and cyborg parts basically. A lot of mechanical limbs, arms, legs, but no, there's none of them covered with flesh. And basically all of the dark tubes, as you kind of make your way around the automatum factory, the 9 tubes that are dark, they're all dead. Over time, the probably hundreds of years since anybody's been in here, they just kind of died out one by one, and these last 3 were just kind of lucky stragglers that survived the entire period of time.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're definitely taking another breather. So that everybody can heal their 5 plus their level plus their constitution.
Con. Yep. You guys can get 5 plus con plus your constitution plus level.
So I can heal 9.
That would, if that's how much you can do, yeah. If that's how much you can heal, yeah.
I can't change my damage though. My wounds.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
It's 8 for me.
Okay.
Same for me.
7
Dave.
for me.
7, Lester.
8 for me.
Okay.
It's a 7 for Tom.
All right. You guys got your breather. You get a little bit of water. Get a little snack. Get a little bit of rest. Kind of sit down. Gather your bearings. Adrenaline starts to, slow down now.
I eat an orange, and after I bind up my wounds.
Okay.
I gotta
Future
figure
orange.
out how these healing kits work, because I have 16 charges on healing kits. I think we decided before that they were like a bonus or something to... I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're almost going to be done here.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll you guys will be safe for the rest of the day. There won't be any other combat.
I'm gonna have I might sit down and start eating some of my giant wheel of cheese, since it already has a bite out of it from glitter from last time.
That's right. I totally forgot. You have.
Yeah, I just looked at my inventory. It says 1 pound of a wheel of cheese, then it says bite out of it, and then in parentheses it says glitter.
And then I just grab another chunk of that cheese and shove it right in my mouth.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you got that. I remember you got that
glitter.
from one of the street vendors back in the store.
That's right.
When you guys were shopping and stuff. I remember that.
That's right. So I'm gonna lean up against the wall and just I'll offer some cheese to these 2, the newbies. You guys have earned this cheese.
I'm munching on an orange at the moment, so.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I'll
Here, have some
decline.
cheese.
Nah, no thanks, frog face.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Is that a term of endearment for you humans?
I'm a dwarf.
So as you guys are, the adrenaline's starting to go down, it's getting a little quiet. You guys are kind of like cherishing the moment, licking your wounds. You can start to hear a hum that's starting to overtake the quietness. And as you guys kind of look around, you see that there is a sort of like towards the end of the hall to the east, there is a beautiful pinkish door that is just lined. It looks like a motherboard with just all kinds of pink neon just traveling all throughout it, and you can see other colors kind of zigzagging its way around the patterns of all of the different patterns on the door. And this is where you think the humming is coming from, and it's this huge door. And Lester, you know that this is the door that is basically off limits to the information that you had basically sliced.
Yeah.
That you
so that's where
into.
The classified area is, right up ahead.
So how do we get through this? Do we just smash it?
He has the codes. He has the codes for it. No, he has the codes for that door as well.
But it's a good thought though, smashing your way through it. That's thinking. That's really thinking outside of the box for you.
That's what I do. I smash it up.
Exactly.
All right.
I thought I heard some humming for a second.
Open
I thought
door.
it was glitter, but it actually sounds pretty good. So.
Stir.
So what do you guys think? You guys want to go over to the door and check it out, or what?
Well,
I'm a little bit nervous.
Considering I'm still kind of at death's door here, I'm not really anxious to run forward, but I'll see. I'll let the others go.
Okay.
Plus, I'm eating cheese. Why don't you guys go check out that? Go check that out.
Yeah, you've got the codes. Open it up.
It's 911. Just type it in on the pad.
Yeah, and you can see that there's a.
All right. There's a pad
sort of
there.
like
I type the 911.
A small computerized receptacle that's kind of protruding from the center of the door. Well, this is as you walk closer, you can hear the gears, and this computer receptacle kind of slides out in the middle of the door. And this is beautiful. As you get up to the door, you kind of wipe some of the dust away, and it's a beautiful chrome. I mean, two massive slabs of chrome with all of these lights, beautiful neon lights traveling throughout the door. Sort of like I said, it looks sort of like when you're looking down at a motherboard and you can see all the circuits pathing around. You can see some runes as well. On the floor, as you get closer, some of these runes start to light up as well, and you can see runes.
Well,
what do these mean? Are these part of the code?
All right, I think I better step up and see if there's something I can help here. So I'm gonna move over and take a look at these runes, Dave. I'm gonna look for some kind of a special pattern. Let me see what I can use for this.
You can use intelligence.
Scientific lore.
You can use arcane lore. Do you have any kind of arcane lore?
I don't. I have scientific lore because I don't have.
I have arcane lore.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're way back there. So whenever you come up to the door, you can see everybody kind of gaga and goo-gooing around these runes on the floor, and they're
Look at those babies gaga and goo-gooing.
Yeah, I kind of struggle to my feet and walk over to this door.
Okay.
Just to see what everybody's oohing and on about. Yeah, I have arcane lore. So I just roll my arcane lore check?
You would. Yep.
No.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Nice. Yeah, so you remember seeing these symbols. These are an old, ancient type of magical language that just isn't used anymore. Now, you do recognize what these runes say. And all of the runes say this, and I'm going to send you a tell.
Okay.
And that's what the runes, basically, that's what they say. And if you want to tell the party, you can, but that is very important. You would think that it would be very important because any kind of
especially based on my recollection of
Yeah,
the
anything.
previous conversation with Voss.
Yeah, anytime, especially in the olden days, any kind of messages left in the old ancient runic language is very important.
So does it look like there's an area here where you could like? I mean, is it where you could smear blood or something like that, or is it just?
Well, there is that computer receptacle that is protruding from the center of the door.
Does it look like it's a panel or something? Like it's waiting for?
Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. No.
Okay. Well, I turn back to the group and I say, well, it's a good thing that you have me here to read these things for you, because otherwise you may all be dead now.
You can, if you want to put a drop of I wasn't trying to deter you. If you want to put a drop of blood onto the screen, you can, if you want.
All right, I said, come here, Lester.
I'll move over to her, see what's going on. What's going on, Gator?
I kind of. I'm assuming that I would probably have some sort of like a little knife or something like that available to me, or a piece of sharp metal of some sort that's been scattered around here. Hopefully he's had his tetanus shot.
Well, you guys were pretty bloody, so everybody's got,
yeah, that's true.
kind of wound.
I'm looking at his hands. If his hands
You're
look
not
like
going to
they're...
give me HIV, or
If his hands look like they're pretty bloody, then I say, I'm going to grab his hand and plant it firmly on the panel there to see if it does anything.
Okay.
I got some blood on me.
Sure.
I'll put some blood on there.
Yeah, some blood kind of splatters on the screen, and I would imagine Lester would maybe pull your hand back from like a reflex, saying, "What the hell are you doing?" Or I don't know, but I know
I'm
I
just
would.
glad to hold somebody's hand, Dave.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
He's a nerd, Dave. A girl just held his hand.
You do smear some blood onto the screen. Now, you can hear some beeps and some buzzes, and all of a sudden, the beautiful pink door starts to faintly dim out, and it eventually goes dark. So you just see these beautiful, beautiful doors in front of you, big chrome doors, 2 doors. And then all of a sudden, both of these doors start to open very slowly.
Interesting. Well, it did say that only the blood of jackasses may pass, so onward.
Well, that makes
But
sense.
I'm a Saurian. I'm not a jackass.
So I just kind of move forward and peer through the door.
Okay.
Don't say anything more than that.
So let me show you guys what you see. I'm going to basically uncover this here. Now this is the massive circular chamber that you see, and this is the inner keep. This was the classified area that you just could not decipher what this room was, Lester. Now when you enter this keep, you see a massive set of gears and the surface of a clock that's basically etched onto the floor of this massive large circular chamber with no exits, because as everybody comes in, the door shuts behind you and there's no receptacle, no computer receptacle on the other side of this door.
Shit.
So as you're looking at this this clock that's etched onto the ground, the hands are both pointed due east, which is at the 12 o'clock position. Now, on the wall above each number, there are a total of 10 plaques and 10 gears. Now, there are 10 plaques, and the 12 and the 6 does not have a plaque, but there is a gear above the 12 and the 6. Now, like I said, on the plaques there are some words, and the plaque is about 3 feet, about 3 feet wide. They appear to be pretty heavy, and the gears are like a sprocket that's, say, Above the number, about 2 feet, there's the 3-foot plate. All right, it has a word on it. Then above the plate that has the word on it. So the first one says the word sad. Okay. Now above the word sad, there is a gear with a letter on it, and there are gears and letters all throughout all 10 positions above the number. So you're looking at the floor. It's got this this beautiful clock etched into the stone. There are the hand is pointing towards the 12, and on the wall above each number there is a plaque with a word on it, and then above the plaque on certain ones there is a gear. Now I'm going to give you a handout of what each one. This is what the plaques look like, and this is what the gears look like. So above number 1 there is the word sad. Above number 2, the word moths. No, don't move those, please, guys. Don't.
Sorry.
Move those.
She was going to spell out her name. I'm going to spell it.
Move it back.
Above 3 is ceased. Above number 4 is unsecret. Above number 5 is scones.
Oh, they got scones.
There are no plaques, like I said, above the 6 and the 12. But over the number 7 is rush. Over 8 is unties. Over 9 is easy. Number 10, above number 10 on the dial, is mainline. And above number 11 is skew. And then above each position, there about another foot or so, there's also one of these gears. And the gears also look pretty heavy, and they look like they detach from the wall as well. Now, under the plaque, there is a sort of like an indentation on the wall of a gear. So it looks like you can take the single letters and put it under the plaques. So it looks like you've encountered a puzzle, huh?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like you can move everything. It looks like the plates can be moved.
Hey,
And
Grimrack, smash it with your maul.
it looks like the cogs can be moved as well. And I will tell you this, Grimrack, seeing that you are a man of physique and one of power, you would probably estimate these plaques to weigh 75 to 80 pounds per plaque. So it would take 2 of you to actually kind of move one of these.
What about the
Wow.
cogs?
The
What do
cogs-
you estimate the cogs to be?
The cogs look like they'd weigh about 15 to 20 pounds.
Oh, that's still too heavy for my guy.
Yeah, you can definitely move these. You can move both of them. So we are going to go ahead and end the game here. This is where I'm going to leave you guys to ponder all week what this means, and we'll go over this one more time. Now,
I fixed it. I solved it, Dave.
There's the floor. Like I said, you guys are in this massive circular room, and there is a clock, all 12 positions. The hands facing east, which is on the number 12, Roman numeral 12. Well, X11, and then above each one of these, there's sort of like a wall. An inner wall, and then there's the outer wall, as you can see. The inner wall is the actual end of the clock, and then there's the outer wall. Well, above every one of these numbers, there's about 3 feet up one of those plaques, and then above that another foot is a sprocket or a gear. And under each one of these plaques, there's also a spot with no cog, but it looks like a cog can be put down on the bottom under this plate. So this is where we'll end for the day, and I'll let you guys kind of ponder on that. And then when we come back, it is puzzle time.